Have you ever noticed it? No matter how hard you try, some people just don't respect you. They talk over you, dismiss your ideas, or even treat you like you don't matter. And the worst part? You let it happen. You stand there, nod, and somehow convince yourself it's okay. But here's the truth. It's not okay. Not even close. And the moment you realize why this keeps happening, everything changes. Respect isn't something you earn by being nice all the time. Respect is something you demand, something you carry with confidence, something you protect. And yet, so many of us keep handing it away for free. Today, we're going to uncover the psychology behind why people disrespect you and why you keep letting it happen. This isn't theory or fluff. This is real life, and it affects your relationships, your career, and your self-worth. Let's start with the first reason. You don't set boundaries. Think about it. If you constantly say yes to people, if you never say no, what message are you sending? You're telling them, consciously or unconsciously, that your time, energy, and feelings don't matter. And guess what? People notice. They feel free to push, to take, to overstep. Imagine a colleague constantly dumping work on you, or a friend who always cancels plans but expects you to be there when they need you. If you never speak up, you train them to disrespect you. Boundaries aren't mean. Boundaries aren't selfish. Boundaries are the foundation of respect. The second reason is, you try too hard to please everyone. Here's the problem. People don't respect a people pleaser. Why? Because it's predictable. It's weak. If you're constantly seeking approval, constantly worrying about what others think, you're handing them power over you. They see you bending over backward and assume they can walk all over you. Imagine you're in a meeting and you keep agreeing with everyone just to avoid conflict. Then someone cuts you off, dismisses your idea, and moves on. You stay silent. That silence, that's the green light for them to keep disrespecting you. Third reason, you fear confrontation. This is huge. Most people avoid conflict because they don't want to rock the boat. But here's the reality. Conflict doesn't mean you're mean. Conflict doesn't mean you're losing friends. It means you're valuing yourself. If someone interrupts you, belittles you, or dismisses you, staying silent is exactly why they repeat it. Speaking up isn't aggression. It's self-respect. Even a simple, calm response like, "I'd like you to hear me out," or "I don't appreciate that tone," sets the record straight. Fear of confrontation keeps you trapped in a cycle of disrespect. Fourth reason, you underestimate your own worth. Listen carefully. Respect is always tied to how much value you assign to yourself. If you think, "I don't deserve better treatment," or "it's just how people are," then guess what? People reflect that. They mirror your self-perception. Low self-worth attracts low respect. Think about it. Confident people rarely get walked over because they know what they deserve. They don't wait for permission. They carry themselves in a way that commands respect naturally. Fifth reason, you over-explain yourself. This one sneaks in without most people noticing. If you constantly justify, defend, or explain every choice, every opinion, every action, you're signaling uncertainty. People pick up on it subconsciously and think, they're unsure. I can push here. Example, you tell someone your plan, and they immediately start criticizing. You start defending. You start explaining why it's good. By the end, they've undermined you completely, and you've basically helped them do it. Confidence is silent. Over-explaining screams, "I'm not sure I deserve respect." Finally, sixth reason, for part one, you ignore red flags early. Think back to the first time someone disrespected you. Did you call it out? Or did you let it slide? Most of us let small things go thinking maybe they didn't mean it. But disrespect grows like a weed when ignored. One small insult, one subtle dismissal, one overlooked boundary becomes a pattern. People learn where your line is, and they keep pushing until something finally snaps. Early action is critical. Catch it, name it, and move on. So far, we've covered 6 key reasons: no boundaries, people-pleasing, fear of confrontation, low self-worth, over-explaining, and ignoring red flags. Each one alone can cost you respect. Combined, It creates a perfect storm where others walk over you without even thinking twice. Here's a scenario to tie it all together. Imagine Sarah, a young professional. She's smart, capable, but constantly says yes to every task, apologizes for every mistake, and avoids confrontation. Her boss starts giving her extra work, expecting her to handle it without complaint. Her colleagues interrupt her in meetings. Her friends take her kindness for granted. And Sarah? She shrugs it off, thinking it's just how life works. Months later, she's exhausted, frustrated, and still undervalued. What happened? She unknowingly trained everyone around her to disrespect her. Now, imagine if Sarah had set boundaries early, said no when necessary, and spoken up once someone crossed a line. Respect would have followed almost automatically. People mirror what you allow. Now that we've seen why disrespect happens, let's talk about how to stop it, how to flip the script, and take control of how people treat you. 7th reason people continue to disrespect you: you tolerate repeated behavior. Respect isn't a one-time thing, it's a pattern. If someone crosses the line once and you let it slide, they test it again and again. Over time, small disrespectful actions pile up into a mountain of frustration. Imagine your roommate constantly borrowing your things without asking. The first few times you say nothing. The 5th time, you're annoyed but still silent. That silence? That's permission. It's the signal they need to keep going. To earn respect, you must address issues immediately, calmly but firmly. Let people know the line and make it clear what happens if they cross it again. 8th reason, you avoid owning your power. Here's a truth most people hate to admit. People respect those who take charge of their lives. If you let others dictate your schedule, your emotions, or your decisions, you're showing them they can control you. Think about it. Leaders, confident friends, successful colleagues, they decide their terms. They don't wait for permission. They carry themselves with certainty. You might be thinking, I don't need to control everything. True, but controlling your standards, boundaries, and self-worth is non-negotiable. That's power, and power earns respect. 9th reason, you confuse kindness with weakness. Kindness is a strength. Weakness is letting people walk all over you while smiling. Some of the kindest people I know are also the most respected because they know when to be firm. Imagine helping a friend and they insult you while you're at it. If you smile and apologize, you're teaching them it's okay. If you help but say, I'll help, but don't disrespect me, you're still kind, and now you're respected. Kindness without boundaries is dangerous. Kindness with boundaries is magnetic. 10th reason, you fail to demand accountability. Disrespect often thrives in environments with zero consequences. If someone insults you, undermines you, or dismisses you and nothing happens, they learn it's okay. But when you hold them accountable, politely, confidently, and clearly, they take note. Simple examples: correcting a CO worker who interrupts you, telling a friend they crossed a line, or refusing extra work that isn't yours. Accountability doesn't make you mean, it makes you worthy of respect. Now let's tie all of this together. Here's the psychology in simple terms. People respect what they perceive as valuable, strong, and non-negotiable. And the moment you start showing that you value yourself through boundaries, confidence, and accountability, the way people treat you changes. Think of respect like a mirror. If you give it freely, people may take it for granted. If you demand it, protect it, and carry it naturally, people reflect it back. And it doesn't take aggression, loudness, or intimidation. It takes awareness, consistency, and self-worth. So, how do you start right now? First, identify the patterns where you let disrespect happen. Think of your job, your friends, your family. Where do you stay silent? Where do you over-explain? Where do you avoid confrontation? Awareness is step 1. Second, set one boundary today. Something small, something real. Maybe it's telling a colleague you're not available for extra work. Maybe it's not replying instantly to a text that annoys you. Start small. Boundaries build confidence, and confidence builds respect. Third, practice speaking up calmly. You don't need to yell, argue, or justify. A simple statement like, I don't appreciate that, or please respect my time, is enough. Your tone, your posture, and your consistency do the rest. Fourth, Reevaluate self-worth. Write down your achievements, your strengths, your values. Remind yourself daily that you deserve respect, not because you earn it by pleasing others, but because you exist. Finally, watch the change happen. When you set boundaries, speak up, and carry yourself with confidence, people notice. The same individuals who walked over you yesterday will start treating you differently today. Respect is contagious. When you show it to yourself, others follow. Here's the key takeaway. Disrespect isn't random. It's a reflection of their mindset, but more importantly, of what you allow. You are not powerless. You are not helpless. Every yes you give, every silent moment you endure, every excuse you make, those are choices. And the moment you change those choices, the moment you stop letting it happen, the moment you claim your worth, the world reacts differently. Ask yourself honestly, where have I let people disrespect me? Why did I let it happen? And what one action can I take today to change that? Answering these questions is the first step toward reclaiming your power and your respect. Now it's your turn. Start small, set boundaries, speak up, and value yourself more than anyone else's opinion. It won't be easy at first. Some people will push back. Some will test you. But that's exactly when your strength shows. And the stronger you stand, the more respect you attract. If this message hit you, comment below, I'm taking my respect back. I want to hear it. Like this video if you're ready to stop letting people walk over you. And subscribe if you're ready to take control of your life, mindset, and self-worth. Because respect isn't given. Respect is earned by the way you carry yourself. Remember, every choice you make either gives respect away or demands it. Which path are you choosing today?